Hi, this is Pearl and welcome to my channel. Today I have May favorites. Actually, it's April and May because I restarted my channel mid-April-ish. So it's April and May favorites today, and I decided I'm gonna go ahead and put on my face as I talk about my favorites. So let's go ahead and get started. First, let's pull back the hair. It is hot in San Diego. It's hot and humid, which I guess for May is expected, but we haven't turned on our air conditioner yet, so. Okay, my first favorite is going to be this Fresh Sugar Orange, Blood Orange Hydrating Lip Balm. The Laneige is still my favorite, but this is becoming my second favorite, and I like it so much. I like this so much that I'm thinking about trying other flavors, so that's what that looks like. And I always like to moisturize my lips first thing as I start my face so that when I come to my lips, they're all nice and soft and ready for lipsticks or lip gloss or whatever. Okay, so there's that. And my next favorite is the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. This is like $6, and it does keep my face matte, and it controls the oil considerably really well. So I do like that, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and it fills my pores and minimizes the look of them throughout the day, which is a huge bonus for me. I find that this works better for me than the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and that's like $50+. So this is a huge win for me. But remember, I have oily skin, and I have an uninvited guest right there. Oh, so frustrating. Even with all the good skincare that I try to do, something always pops up. Okay, my favorite foundation. I think this might be one of my top 3. It's a Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue, and I have mine in the color 3N1 Ivory Beige. So I just use that with a beauty blender, and I'm gonna blend that all over my skin. And I happen to pick the perfect color for my skin, which as you know, rarely happens for me unless I go in store, and I can't wait till the stores open. Here in California, our Ultas and Sephoras have not opened yet. Ulta is doing curbside pickup, but Sephora hasn't opened yet. Has anyone returned anything to Sephora? I have a couple of things that I bought during the Sephora VIB beauty event that I need to return, and I haven't tried doing it online because I was just going to wait for the stores to open, but I don't know if I'm going to be waiting a long time. Okay, that's with one layer, and this looks like skin and wears well, which is why I like it so much. I'm going to put a little bit more on the areas where I need it. My hyperpigmentation. I'm really getting sick of this hyperpigmentation. It's been almost 3 years now. Okay, my favorite concealer is the 16-hour e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And so I still need to go out and buy a different color for my hyperpigmentation, but this one under my eyes is medium sand, and it works well for brightening under my eyes, and it doesn't look cakey at the end of the day, which is a huge plus for me. And then the one I currently have for my hyperpigmentation is Tan Neutral, and this is the one where I need to get a different color because I think it makes me look too orange, but that also helps conceal the hyperpigmentation. But I think it looks funny under with all my powder and everything on, because I have all these little dots everywhere. I try not to pick at my acne, but can anyone help themselves? This one I've done a good job of not picking because I've been putting those little stickers on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender. And I think this is only $5 or $6. So for $5 or $6, I think this is a great concealer. And one of my subscribers said that I should do a war of the concealers because I bought so many concealers recently. Hi, Caroline. And I might go ahead and do that. That means I just need to start testing them all. Okay, for powder, for under my eye, my new one that I love is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection, and I have mine in the color medium. I do need to get the light for under my eyes, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this with another favorite, the Hourglass powder brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this like this. It's kind of powdery, can you guys see that? And I'm gonna just dust that under my eyes. Actually, I'm gonna use this all over my face because it does hide my pores. This powder is amazing for that. And then I'm gonna use a bigger side to do the rest of my face. Okay, I don't have a new eye primer, although I'm thinking about getting the Hourglass. Has anyone tried that one? If you've tried the Hourglass eye primer, let me know how you like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and with my Milani eyeshadow primer, that on. My next favorite is the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. Now I like this just for natural looks. I don't use a pencil or anything. And it has the two different sides of bristles, a short side and a long side. So I just go ahead and fill that in. I have mine in the color Warm Brunette, which is the color that I use for the eyebrow pencil when I do use it. But I'm just going for a light natural look. Nothing too crazy. Just have some errands I need to run today. Now that things are slowly opening back up, I made my first masks. I failed home ec when I was a freshman in high school. Does anybody remember that? I'm so old that I remember having home ec. I was talking to someone at Joann's and they could not remember. Their school never offered home ec, but she's so much younger than me. I think she was in her early 20s. But I took home ec and I barely passed and I failed the sewing part. So I taught myself to sew by making masks, and it took a few tries to get it right, and it still takes me forever. I still fight with my sewing machine because that's not my natural inclination. Okay, so that is my natural looking brow. I do need to kind of make a tail. So I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Dark Drapes, and I'm just gonna use the pencil portion right here and just kind of do the tail of my eyebrows. Kind of fill in the gap. Now for eyeshadow palettes, I have 4 favorites for the last month and a half. So I have, let's go with the newest first. The Too Faced Born This Way, the Naturals eyeshadow palette. I love this for every day. It is the neutral lover's dream. So, and it wears well, it blends beautifully, just great. And I haven't used a Too Faced eyeshadow palette in years, so this was a very pleasant surprise. Now the other two I have right here is the Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette. I didn't know if I would like this or not because originally I wasn't gonna buy it, but I bought it for these green colors. So I do love this, and I love the Mini Glam palette. So there's the other Natasha Denona. And then the other palette, my last palette, is the Charlotte Tilbury Luxury Palette in Green Lights. I am loving these greens. But for today, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Natasha Denona Mini Glam palette. I'm gonna go in with my Sonia G Classic Crease Brush, and I'm gonna go into this color right here, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. I think I might actually like this more than the Camel palette, and I did love the Camel palette. Then I'm gonna go in with the same brush and go into this dark brown and get it into the outer V. I'm gonna pat that in and bring it in a little bit to the crease. Next, I'm going in with my Wayne Goss number 6 brush, and I'm gonna go into this color right here and put that on my lids. So pretty. You don't even need to spray it with water. And I'm going back in with my original brush and I'm gonna blend that so that there's no harsh lines and everything. So those are my favorite eyeshadows. Now, my mascara favorite. This is my number 1 right now. Is the Thrive Cosmetics. What is this called? Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. It's the tubing mascara where you wet your face and it just comes off like this. I love it because it doesn't smear under and I don't get the raccoon eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes with the Ciroc eyelash curler, which is also has been a favorite since I got it. But I haven't gotten rid of my Shiseido one. Does anybody else do that? Keep things just in case? So I'm gonna put on my mascara, tight line my waterline, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I love this Thrive mascara and it holds my curl, so it's just awesome. Now my favorite bronzer has become this Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. I have mine in the color 1. Oh, you guys. If I had to get rid of all my bronzers, I would just keep this. So I'm gonna use my Beauty Blender. I'm gonna just take the butt of that and put that into here. Tap that onto my hand so I can make sure I get just what I want. Put that onto my hairline. Isn't that awesome? And then my favorite highlighter is the Hourglass, what is this called? Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. This is a re-release and I got it for the first time this time because I didn't get it when it was first released and then I regretted it. So I got it this time. And let's see, I'm gonna use my Sonia G Sculpt 3 brush and I'm just gonna take that across all 3 like this and just kind of tap that onto my cheekbones and then kind of blend that in so there's no harsh line. And what I like about this is for an old person like me, okay, let me rephrase that. For my age, something subtle but still take the attention away from the hyperpigmentation is what I want. Not something like you can see from Mars, you know what I mean? And I feel like this does that. Takes the attention away from my hyperpigmentation. You guys agree? Or am I just crazy? So for my blushes, they're my Tower 28 blushes. I got mine in the colors Beach Golden Hour, Magic Hour, and Happy Hour. And for today's look, I'm gonna use the Magic Hour. And I'm gonna use my Beauty Blender again. Just gonna use the clean part. Take that and tap that onto my skin. And then just kind of blend that into my cheeks. And then take the butt of that and go back and make sure it's all blended. Isn't that pretty? I'm not a cream product person. I want to be a cream product person, but cream products and I don't always get along. But I like this that I can use it over powder and stuff. So the next products are my lip products, and I've got the Fenty Duo. This is in the original Fenty Gloss Bomb and then Sweet Mouth. I haven't opened these yet because I still have 2 that are open. I'm almost out of those, so that's why I got these, because these are my '1 lip glosses. But I also got the Tower 28 lip glosses this time around, and I got mine in the color Fire, XOXO, and Magic. And let's see, for today's look, let's try the Fire. It's orange, but it comes out sheer. And I love the look of that. I'm a gloss person. Then my last favorite is the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. The mist is so fine that it doesn't feel like you're getting anything, but you are. So let me put this on. Then take the Beauty Blender and then make sure everything is melted together. There's no big splots, but I just want to kind of blend that all together. And there you have it, my April and May favorites. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any favorites that you think I should try, please leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.